Welcome. I did an episode last night and then got so into this art and everything else leading up to today. I wanted to show the tabs I'm going to be teaching on tonight, but in a separate video as interest to people interested in the reset and the mud flood. And is the golden age past and what's the short season? And so this is the Metropolitan the Met Museum of Oregon. How did I get here? Because these are things to study. That's Heilbronn. Those are China swords. Creation of the world, expulsion. So this looks like an active, oh, I recognize the thumbnail for tonight's video. So look at this craziness, huh? Assorted plunder. What's this? Huh. These are all interesting topics, right? Machine men making the universe into a machine, or the physiognomy, physio- physiognomy of trade, whatever that is. Okay, well that I'm going to leave that up. I got show a little bit of that tonight. So one of the episodes, the art exhibits I looked at was the personal travel album made by the Dowager Empress Maria Fedorovna, showing events in the daily life of the Russian imperial family. But I couldn't look at it. I couldn't look at it. I was so mad. Look at where my mouse is there. Due to rights restriction, the image cannot be enlarged, viewed at full screen, or downloaded. And they mean it because I tried to download it. But it looks like we'll talk about that later. That's an interesting topic. Led to Dowager Empress Maria died at age 80, having outlived four of her children. That means I probably have a picture of that to show later tonight. But, not only the Dowager Empresses, but I would think Maria Fyodorovna would be particular interest to a lot of people in the Mudflood community and where it leads to. I mean, my goodness, I might as well roll this back to the top. I already got what I wanted here. So I should have done that on that other one. So it'll be easier tonight. But a very interesting topic that, the cash people will be, making videos to get those clicks, spread the word, get it out there. This is very interesting. Did you see that? Huh. Current empresses, Empress Masako ascended the throne on May Day 2019. Interesting topic. We're going to talk about it tonight. Hey, look, Franklin Delano Roosevelt. This is bugging me. Comes back on every page though. But tonight we're going to be studying breaching in boys, children raised in dresses, and then maybe they come of age at 2 o'clock, and then they have a whole party, and they call it breaching. You got to check it out. It's an interesting topic. Some people could make a 20-minute video, put it out once a week, and live good. Breaching boys. There's the topic. And this goes into the 1900s. Well, I guess you noticed that with FDR. Well, that was 1800s, but well, anyway, breaching is a topic we're going to talk about tonight. Proverbs is going to come up. You should study that Jeremiah 23:24. You should make videos on that. I'm going to talk about it tonight. Oh my goodness, what in the world is this?
But it's important how such rapes are performed. With the designated bondmaid, one is guilty only in the case of natural connection, but not in the case of perverse connection.
Oh, yeah, this old Talmud thing? I don't know. Wow, we're going to talk about it tonight. Maybe other people could look into it. Lost words. What was a dolly mop? Oh my goodness. And look at it, there's a F word right there in it. Knackered, latchkey, the C word, the F word, and dolly mop. Anyway, this is about words that were left out of dictionaries in the early 1800s. And it looks like it was done on purpose. I know it says Book of the Day fiction, but you should check it out. Interesting topic. Words left out of dictionaries. Russia's plan to restore Byzantium in the 1700s? Could it be 1700 reset? Big reset after the thousand-year reign. Interesting topic there. Check it out. You can make a video about it.
In principalities, and most notably the Greeks.
Oh, see, look at that word, the Vlach. That's a word that you should study. Oh, there's the Talmud. That's a topic in itself. What is the law? This is the verse, and I guess that somehow they can get away with it. You know, whosoever lieth carnally with a woman, that is a bondmaid betrothed to a husband, and not at all redeemed, nor freedom given her, she shall be scourged. They shall not be put to death because she was not free. Well, that's an interesting verse. We're going to look at it tonight. This was from last night, and I was busy enrolling in college and getting my scholarship worked out. You know, because this isn't the GI Bill or Section 8. This is an academic scholarship offered to qualified veterans. And so I highlighted this word. That means it's probably going to come up next, and we should look at it. Yeah. So I can roll that back to the top. Look at this. Look at this. This haplogroup K2A. That's going to come up later. How did we get here? Oh yeah, that highlighted word. That's a topic. So is this so is this. Look where this Neanderthals, you know. Look how that Neanderthal is in everywhere. How long ago? How long ago was this big reset? Where are the furthest north? You know, Star Fort trade routes? Hey, come on! You know they're lying to us. I'm not. Got to get these things straightened out. I've got a show tonight. These are the topics we're going to cover. Parsimonious. Yeah, this. There was a quote in this article that used this word, and I didn't know what it was, so I highlighted it and looked for it. It has nothing to do with the topic, but this word was probably left out of some dictionaries too. The Great Frost of what they say 1709, that's only 2 years before what could be premillennialism's date for the loosing of Satan. They claim there's a great frost in 1709 where, I mean, I know that's the topic, but supposedly you could drive across the Black Sea on a horse and cart. Uh, you know, 600,000 deaths by the end of 1710. I'm thinking probably a lot more. And where'd the rest of these people end up getting dressed like girls with that? What'd they call that? Breaching. Once more into the breach. I want us to study omnipresence tonight. I couldn't find it, and I couldn't believe that, there was no results found when I looked up omnipresence in the Bible helper. The Bible helper. Hey, how about this guy, man? I got some pictures to show tonight from his videos, and pretty pretty good pictures, man. This is one of those guys I'm talking about. He could just take one of these topics and roll with it, baby. Yeah, so he's got a good point here. We know what a guardrail is, and it usually comes up about to regular people's waist.
Because if you didn't need the railings, you would. I mean, if you need railings for our human species, you make them for our height, and not like this. It looks ridiculous, and people go there.
That's a good topic. Omnipresence. We've read some bad, really bad Wikipedia articles. This is the worst. I'm not saying the topic that people need to study to make videos about is the Wikipedia version of omnipresence, but what does the Bible say? We'll look into it. We still scheduled? We're still good to go. The night's topic is going to be, why did Jesus need a rod to rule the golden age? Maybe I should have added a rod of iron, but sometimes, it only shows up on the YouTube with so much of the title, and sometimes I worry about the goofiest things. So here's those Vlachs, those Moravians, had been servants of Attila. All right, I mean, we got it all. Transylvania, Carpathian. So look up, if you haven't heard of these people and you're a content provider that was looking for reset, Mudflood, these guys, the Vlach. Show you a picture of a couple of Vlachs. Middle Ages, Eastern Romantic languages. I'm not saying they have anything to do with that haplo group at all, though. Because look how small they are. These are, looks like reset people to me. Vlachs, though. How come I never heard of these guys? Look at all these. So we had the Dowager Empresses, and that's women rulers. And now look at all these children rulers that have ruled over us, mostly since, I would think, an out of proportion percentage since 1711, what they call 1711. Child monarchs of Asia, 95 different people, pages, monarchs who died as children. That's a lot too. Deposed. We're deposing that child. And some of the famous, I guess non-breachers, but who knows? They were, wow, Louis the 15, reached maturity in 1723. He was already king, though. Same with the pompous Sun King. Guess all these guys, Anyway, they had this holy line of, and it's not like the Bible's wrong about that. I mean, the Bible says that, you know, Jesus, found in the body of a man, God in the flesh, is the Bible talks about it. I guess so that we might touch on what is the camp of the saints? What is the beautiful city? Where is it? How did it get there? But in the meantime, there's a few topics for you tonight. I hope to see you all here for that Bible study about why did he need a rod of iron in the golden age? And I'm looking for help because Because that's a new question. I haven't asked it before. Aloha, adios, arrivederci, goodbye.